In a small, forgotten town, where even the birds no longer sang at dawn, lived a boy who believed that even the smallest spark could set the darkest night ablaze. His name was Ayaan, and this is the story of how he carried the sunlight in his heart. When the whole world turned against him, the town of Nurabad once thrived with music, laughter, and dreams. But after years of poverty, failed crops, and broken promises from leaders, it became a place of silence. People walked with heads bowed, shoulders heavy with despair. Children stopped playing in the streets, and every home carried the echo of hunger. Amidst this silence lived Ayaan, a boy of just 14. Unlike others, his eyes carried a fire, as if he saw something invisible to everyone else. He would often stand at the edge of the barren fields, staring at the horizon as if waiting for something to change. But the truth was, he wanted to be that change. One evening, Ayaan sat by the oil lamp, sketching on a torn notebook. He was drawing a school not like the broken one in the village, but a place filled with books, colors, and smiling children. His mother, tired and frail, asked, "Why do you waste time on these drawings, my son?" Ayaan smiled, "Because one day, Mama, I'll make this real. I will build a place where no child will go hungry for knowledge." His mother's eyes welled with tears. The world had made her hopeless. But her son's words lit a spark inside her heart. The very next day, Ayaan began his mission. He went to the elders of the village, speaking with confidence far beyond his age. "We cannot keep waiting for miracles. If we work together, if we gather stones, would anything we can build a school? Even if it's small, it will be ours." Laughed. "Child, dreams don't fill stomachs. Books don't grow crops."
Ow.
But Ayaan did not flinch. Books grow minds, and minds can grow anything. Though mocked, a few children whispered among themselves. For the first time, they felt a seed of hope. Days turned into weeks. Ayaan began collecting discarded wood, broken bricks, and even mud to start building. Children joined him, carrying stones on their tiny shoulders. But not everyone supported him. Some adults scolded, "Stop filling their heads with useless dreams." Others threw his collected bricks back into the fields. Every night, exhausted, Ayaan would lie under the stars. His hands were blistered, but his spirit unbroken. He whispered to himself, "One day, they will understand." One evening, as rain poured heavily, their half-built structure collapsed. Children cried, villagers mocked, and even his mother said gently, "Maybe it's time to stop, my son." For a moment, Ayaan felt his chest tighten. His dream was drowning. But then, he saw the children's faces, eyes that had once been empty. Now shining with expectation? "No," he said firmly. "This is not the end. Every great thing falls before it rises stronger." With renewed energy, he picked up the first broken brick again. Months passed. The small hut of learning slowly took shape. Word spread to neighboring villages, and soon, travelers came to see the boy who was building sunlight in darkness. One kind merchant donated books, another brought chalk and a board. Finally, the day arrived when the school opened. It had no grand walls, no shining floors, but inside, children laughed, read, and dreamed. The villagers who once mocked now sat outside, listening to the sound of children reciting lessons. Slowly, even the elders bowed their heads in respect. Years later, that small hut became a real school, then a library, then a learning center that changed the future of Nurabad. Ayaan grew into a young man, but he never left his town. He dedicated his life to teaching others that change begins with belief, and belief begins with one person who dares to dream. His story spread beyond Nurabad, reminding the world, even in the darkest night, one candle is enough to show the way. Dreams may seem impossible when the world is drowning in hopelessness, but one brave heart can light a fire that spreads across generations. Never stop believing in your vision, no matter how small the first step looks. Dear friends, if this story touched your heart and inspired you, don't keep it to yourself. Like this video to show your support. Subscribe to our channel for more motivational and moral stories that bring hope and wisdom to life. And don't forget to share it with your family and friends, because one small story can change someone's day or even their life. Together, let's spread positivity, hope, and light to the world.